Welcome back to Ethereal You. In this video we're going to talk about one of the most well-known symbols in Christianity, the Holy Trinity. But if you're not familiar with it, don't worry. Let's start with a quick overview. In Christian theology, the Holy Trinity refers to the idea that God is three distinct persons in one: the Father, the Son symbolized by Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. The Father is the Creator, the Son is the incarnation of God on earth, and the Holy Spirit is the divine force that guides and sustains life. But today, we're going to look at the Holy Trinity from a metaphysical perspective, exploring it not just as a religious symbol, but as a metaphor for understanding the nature of existence and our own lives. We'll also touch on similar ideas found in other religions and philosophies. Let's dive in. First, we have the Father. In traditional theology, the Father is often seen as God, the Creator, the source of all things. From a metaphysical perspective, the Father represents pure, unmanifested consciousness, the infinite potential that lies behind everything in existence. Think of it as the ultimate source of all that is, beyond form, beyond time, beyond space. It's the divine essence, the eternal presence from which everything originates. In our individual lives, this source is reflected in the deepest part of our being, our eternal soul or pure awareness that exists beyond our physical forms. It is the foundation of our consciousness, even if we don't always feel connected to it. Next, we have the Son. In Christian belief, the Son is Jesus Christ, God incarnate, the divine in physical form. But metaphysically, the Son represents the manifestation of divine consciousness in the material world. This is where things get interesting, because that means we, as humans, are all expressions of the Son. Our individual lives, our physical bodies, thoughts, emotions, and experiences, are all manifestations of the divine source. We are the divine consciousness experiencing itself through form, just as the Son represents God incarnate. So yes, in a metaphysical sense, humans are experiencing the Son every day, as we live out our lives as unique expressions of the divine. In this sense, every one of us is like a miniature version of the divine, playing out the experience of the universe through our individual perspectives. And then we have the Holy Spirit. In Christianity, the Holy Spirit is the guiding force, the presence of God in the world. But from a metaphysical viewpoint, the Holy Spirit can be seen as the dynamic energy that connects the unmanifested source, the Father, with the manifested world, the Son. The Holy Spirit is the creative force of life, the divine flow of consciousness that animates us, connects us, and moves us toward greater awareness. It's that inner guidance, that intuition, that deep knowing we sometimes feel, a direct connection to the source. It's the breath of life, the energy that moves between all things and sustains everything. Now, if you think about it, the concept of a divine trinity isn't unique to Christianity. In fact, many religions and spiritual traditions have similar ideas of three interconnected forces or aspects of the divine. Let's explore a few. In Hinduism, for example, we find the Trimurti, which represents the three cosmic functions of creation, preservation, and destruction. These are personified as Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, and Shiva the destroyer or transformer. This trinity reflects the cyclical nature of existence. Everything is born, sustained, and eventually transformed into something new. In Taoism, we see a similar concept in the Taoist trinity. The Tao, or the unmanifested source, gives rise to two complementary forces, yin and yang, that create balance and manifest the physical world. Like the Holy Spirit, the interaction of these forces flows through everything and sustains life. Even in Buddhism, though not structured as a trinity, we can see parallels in the three jewels, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Together, these represent different dimensions of spiritual life, the source of wisdom, the path of truth, and the living connection among all seekers. So, In many traditions, the idea of three aspects of existence, creation, manifestation, and the dynamic force that connects them, is a common thread. These ideas all point to the same truth, that there is a deeper, interconnected reality behind everything we experience, and we are part of that divine flow. Together, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit represent the cycle of creation. The Source, or Father, giving rise to form, or Son, and being animated and connected by the divine energy. So, how does this impact us? We live out the role of the Son, experiencing life as unique expressions of the divine consciousness. But we're always connected to the Father, or Source, through the Holy Spirit, that flow of energy that animates and guides us. This metaphysical interpretation of the Trinity reminds us that we are more than just physical beings. We are divine consciousness in form, always connected to the infinite source. In summary, the Holy Trinity isn't just a theological concept, it's a powerful metaphor for understanding our own existence. We are the Son, living in form, always connected to the Father through the divine flow of the Holy Spirit. And this idea of three interconnected forces appears across many spiritual traditions, pointing to the same truth, that we are all part of a divine, cyclical, and interconnected reality. Thank you for watching, and if you found this enlightening,